And now, yeah, we're going live in.
All right, then let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Right, fire away.
Here we go. It's going live now again. 1 second. Pick it up. Come on. Instagram might be down, you know. Oh, wait, there. No, it's come back up.
No!
Here we go. We're back. We're back, guys. Everything on all platforms now. Done. Sorted. I think Instagram had a blip there.
Back?
Yes, we're back. Instagram had a little blip there, I believe.
Okay, cool. Further questions, super quick.
Right.
Hello, everyone. Again, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back. Let's just wait till everyone builds up and say hello. We're back. Sorry. Right. Our technical guy said a little bit of issues with Instagram.
Yeah, everything else is fine. YouTube is still.
That's live theatre, baby. Right. So, Conrad, what I wanted first before we get into anything was I'm going to customize some names. I'm going to press our Dream Boys random stripper generator name.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. And I want your critique. Right. Here we go. First one. We have Essence Sage. Yeah, no, that's what I thought.
So dead.
Was that for a hippie?
Oh, next one. Inferno Black.
Oh.
If it was the other way round, yeah.
Black Inferno.
Yeah.
You can always change names around too. When
you can customize all your things. I'm doing it right, but you can put in like lots of different things. Your first boyfriend, girlfriend's name, your first pet, anything, your favorite cocktail, anything you want.
This is available on the Dreamgrams platform for everybody just joining us there at dreamgrams.co.uk. It's basically the one-stop shop for all professional performers and entertainment services for your house occasion celebration. But we also have secret features on there, just like this random stripper name generator.
That's brilliant.
Oh, got a girl's one, Wonder Pixie.
Oh.
Wonder
He loves it.
He loves that one. Or Enigma Raven. Oh. I'm saying Wonder Pixie. So you can go through masculine, feminine, whatever you want. You can have girls' name, boys' names, any kind of mixture of names in there.
That's brilliant.
Oh, Fluffy Spot.
Right. Get yourself over to UK now.
Anyway, I'm going to stop that. All of that nonsense. Finding our link, go to our Dream Boys website and just have a little giggle. Sorry, Fluffy Spot.
That's brilliant.
Cool. So, Marbella's coming up. Marbella, did you two not perform already?
Oh yeah, and on stage. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
We performed.
We performed. You didn't let me down, Ryan. You didn't let me down.
This is the best time of my life, right?
Hey,
this 7-foot man sliding from Rogan O'Connor's bloody kitchen, right? From one end of the room to the Black Stallion decided to just slide all the way across.
when I hit the window. I don't remember. I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're going to be ready for you.
No,
I do not think they're going to be ready for you.
So for the first one, especially, when is it, right, guys? 16th?
16th of May, yes.
The 16th.
Oh wow!
We're bringing just obviously our full A team, our full game. Is going to be there. Ryan's flying over. I'm flying over. We're gonna. We're just gonna fuck shit up. To make sure you get your tickets. I don't know what else to say. Like, they've let us loose in a different country, so we're gonna do that. Make sure you get tickets.
Honestly, we had a try.
I'll be waiting for the next day's press. That's all. That's all I'm waiting for.
We had a trial shift last summer in Marbella, right? Me and Conrad were over there, right? And honestly, we had a mix of different people there. We had different backgrounds, different ethnicities, everything, right? I don't think any of them expected the show to be like that.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
It was brilliant.
Not at all. But what I've got to say, what amazed me is what you did. I know when when Rogan said, because it's on the video when he says, right, do you want to see you do a backflip? Now, Jordan, I am not kidding you. When I went out on that stage, I had to do my dance squatting. The ceiling was that low. And how my guy did this backflip to this day in that space, I don't know. But the girls lost it.
Was he
lost
naked?
It.
Was you naked at the time?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I tell you what, honestly, brilliant. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
Yeah. Well,
they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. No two ways about it.
I'm looking forward to it. I know Ryan's looking forward to it again. We're doing lots of one-off special things.
Yeah, Ryan.
You can see some of us do like some things. This is one of those special ones on the 16th of May. In our first launch of the Marbella one, we're all going over and we're just going to have hella fun.
Wow.
Conrad, if you ain't up to nothing, feel free to come over and just, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Just say hello.
When is it again? I might just, if I can, I'll be over.
Yeah,
I'll come over.
You heard it here first.
Can we just say, by the way,
Marbella.
we all did like dance, Moonlight, Sun, like that song.
Yeah, you were joined in on the disco. Hey,
can we just say that Conrad brought afros with him for us all to wear? We were all wearing these afros.
That's a man with.
But you all came out, didn't you? And everybody did it. Hey, it was killer.
Brilliant.
It was killer.
Right before
obviously it brought back memories, Jordan.
Oh, yeah, like back in the day we had the whole silk flare thing, mate. We had the full outfit. Like
time after time.
Before we say hello to the people. Hi everyone, Charlie. Some people, good names here for the cocktails. Screwballs, that's already a drink, isn't it? Screwball. Chocolate starfish. I mean,
chocolate starfish.
As a cocktail, would have to be like chocolatey, I guess. Ryan's like, me, what's a chocolate starfish?
Starfish, like? I remember Jason saying it on here.
It's your bummo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't bet.
Okay, cool. Just in case, like, he looks confused. Right, who else is here? Hi, Michael Dennis. Hi, how you doing?
Michael Dennis says, do you have homosexual men at the show too? We accept everybody at our shows. We're non-discriminative at all. Everyone loves it.
What you say? Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's it. Basically, yeah.
We don't care who rubs us. Would you have an Irish sexy hunk of Dream Boys? Obviously. Lots of love here, Conrad. Lots of people for you. Lots of people saying hello.
I can never do it.
Someone said they saw you a good few years ago in, what was that? In Wales.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Old stomping ground. Used to love doing Wales.
Amy Hughes says, Conrad flicked cream at me and it stained my suede boots. So thanks, Conrad.
You're welcome.
Was it? Sorry, what exactly stained that suede boot?
Yeah, it was the lotion, honest.
The lotion. The lotion. Was it what was that? Percy Pecker cocktail? Oh no, it'll have to be. Oh, was it someone else saying I saw Conrad in tour in Edinburgh? Yeah, you would have a lot of Conrad.
Brilliant times.
Before we talk old stuff and do some generic questions, I did drop to Rye Guy before. That a little while ago, long time ago, he was in BGT and he got very excited. He was like, mate, oh, that's amazing. I won't lie, first I got confused and said X Factor, and he was like, oh, what, he sings? And
No, I get 50 hit high notes, but I don't say.
I love that so much.
Yeah. So BGT, you was, I guess, one of the first soloists to kind of do it on a major platform, on a daytime kind of PG platform, as it were.
Correct.
Right? Like, how was that? Tell the new boy how that was. Like,
wow.
Honestly, I've never actually spoke to you about that. Was it scary doing something that big for the first time as a stripper performer? Because you don't strike me as a guy that's fearful of anything.
Yeah. If I'm honest, I was actually doing a tour in South Africa, and I was on the beach in Durban, and I'd reached that point where I thought, you know what, I can't get any more out of stripping. I've done it all. And then this it was like that voice was like, well, why not try Britain's Got Talent? Now, when I brought that up, I'm not joking when I say this, right? Pretty much every single stripper on the solo circuit said, don't do it. Don't do it. We don't belong there. We don't, you know what I mean? And this and everything else. And I remember saying, and you guys are testament to this now, which is why it's a pleasure for me to see you guys doing everything that you're doing, because I always say that a stripper can strip in a strip club, an entertainer can strip anywhere, and that's what I carried with me. Now, no other soloist had ever done it. I know that the American, what they're called, the Chippendales. I know they did it the year before, and they didn't get anywhere. So I'm not going to lie, I had it in my head. I was like, yeah, it's good, had the idea until I got there. When I got there, it just dawned on me. That was when Diversity was there, Susan Boyle, and the other thing, and this and everything else. And I'm looking at all these kids all practicing their cute little routines. Right, and there's me in an officer and a gentleman outfit. I'm like, oh man, right, you know what I mean? And when I was out on the side of the stage, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared to death. Genuinely, like, whoa, like, what if it doesn't work? What if I go out there? What if I get
booed and just
booed, and I get the 4 X's? And this is what everybody was saying, because they were going, well, look, if you do that, that's all you're going to be remembered for. But I was one of those where I was like, but what if I, and, went out there and charmed the pants off a man Holden and got the 4 yeses. That was it. Straight in. And, it was a game changer. But I'm not going to lie, I was absolutely terrified. But that kind of spurred me all the more to go, right, I am totally not going to balls this up. And that was it.
Yeah.
It was so good. I think the best part about it was when you first went out and you said, oh, I'm Conrad or the Black Italian. Call me whatever you want. And I think it was Amanda or Alicia says, I'll stick to Conrad.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. You know what? Oddly enough, that was the second time I did it. The first time I did it was with Simon Cowell there, where I got the 4 yeses. The second time, that was when I did the pirate, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the second time was to make sure that I was the first person to ever do the full Monty. That was the one that you're on about.
I haven't watched the other one. There's 2.
The first one was the 4 yeses. The second one was just to be the first one to do the full Monty, and that was even that. The second one was even worse. Was even harder, even harder. But you know,
you two are actually in an elite few that have done a solo full Monty on national television.
yeah.
Yeah, and you also the only difference is he's got televised at Christmas.
Oh shit! Tell me more. Tell me more.
He did. Oh, what was it? What was he doing? It was like a TV show. The full.
The Stand Up for Cancer, ITV1's Full Monty Jingle Balls.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so, the Dream Boys were on there alongside, Gemma Collins and Ashley Banjo and Pete Wicks and so on.
Yeah.
And I got my appendage out in front of all of those and national television.
Whether they wanted it, hey. I asked to choreograph something, and I was like, "How far do you want it?" They was like, "Meh," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh no!
So funny. At the start, they're not going to show it. Don't worry. Get a call to Jordan a few weeks later. Ryan, I've already said yes for you. Would you like to be shown on TV? I was like, I've got a choice. Not really. Have a good day.
Fair play.
Yeah. So let's talk some old school. Yeah.
Okay.
Questions. Throughout your generation, throughout your history, best performance, best number, best one solo piece.
That I did personally, or
yeah, it could be collectively or personally.
Okay, man, that's tough. Okay,
like I personally did like Pirates of the Caribbean.
I love the Pirates of the Caribbean. Purely because again, I like to do things that people say that it can't be done. I was like, went there and did it, which was great.
Yeah.
But if I'm as a soloist, in case you haven't known, like everything that I do, I have to love it. So I can't really turn around and say that one's my favorite or that one's my favorite because I've been doing them for so long, and I just love them all. But if you want the most memorable, it was actually with myself, you, and yeah, Manaware Black, bro.
Best shot. Still,
bro.
Today, the Vampires was bad. Yeah.
Bro, that to this day, that is the one thing. Apart from, although this is a different one, and it didn't have me in it. That was when you and you guys and Martin, and you did the is it Desperate the cowboy? Yeah, and when you guys did it blew my mind. But for me, the iconic bit for me was when we did the Manaware Black. I don't know if you remember if you remember the story with that. I'm going through. I've got to tell Ryan this, right? I'm going through the music, right, and I'm like, okay, right, what am I going to use? And I heard the song, and he's like, boom, boom, do it. So I get Jordan over. I haven't a clue what I'm going to do, right? But I'm like, I've got to use this track. I've put the music on. I went, Jordan, Jordan's like, yeah, put it on. For fun, what Jordan did, I went, let's do that. I am not kidding you. Do you remember?
Yeah, brother.
We were in the change room, and I put the tune on. Look, I can't do what he does, but every beat, it was just like, it just went through it, and I was like this. And then at the end of it, it was like, yeah, you know what? I'll think about it. No, that's it. No. What do you mean? No, let's do that. And what he did, oh my God, honestly, to this day, even some of the fans, even now, bring that up. apart and the Purple Rain bit, obviously.
Yeah, and I was
But
about to say that people are bringing Purple Rain up in here. That
the Purple Rain bit as well. But that for me
well,
was
two for me, mate, and it has to be the disco section where we all come out in
oh
afros and we all had the full shiny purple disco outfit,
yeah.
right, and afros and stuff and gold chain. But I'm not even sure I can say this. One of the yeah, do you know what? It
Mr.
was
Dream.
one of the most boss entrances that we've ever brought anyone to stage. Was Conrad was there with a cane and a full coat and a
Bro,
top hat, standing in the middle with his cane and his leather trousers, and we used to get someone from the audience and walk her on all fours for the length of the stage. And she's, bruv, like they would take their first three movements, and then when they saw they were feline, bruv, they'd be like, bruv, it was so weird. Full performance, one of the boss's entrances ever. Cool, memorable moment.
I have to say, when you think of that, I have to say, by the way, the best part of being in Dream Boys at this point, by the way, since I've joined, would be hearing the memories from all you guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, you've got so many stories to tell. It's honestly amazing. It's like sitting in a history lesson. I didn't even like history at school, but I love this history.
This is Dream Boys.
You hear so many stories, and it's honestly amazing to hear.
You know when you got that many stories that you can't remember, you can't pick one.
Oh, yeah.
That is literally where I am right now. I don't even. There's so many,
Yeah, well,
and the worst part,
there's only a few of them you're allowed to say.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, God.
It's a fact as well, you know, you can put all strippers in a room together and we'll all get on. Like, how well did we get in Marbella, Conrad? How good was Marbella as a whole? That's what
I can't. I cannot tell. But all I'll say is that with Jordan, I can't.
I don't often.
You're gonna lose your mind. and with the team that you got already, you know what I mean? I mean, like obviously, you know, me and we've like the first time we worked and we clicked like that. So I'm like with the bond that you guys, because to me that was the most important bit. If you coming back to what you're asking, the most memorable time, believe it or not, is the bond. It's crazy. It's the times when we went to the. It's the times when we went to the gyms and got in there for free. You know what I mean? Because Simon didn't do his job, so you were going. So you were going.
I think back then we got in a lot more places for free because we had a 9 foot tall black stallion with us. Sorry, 9 foot tall black stallion that does black belt sensei Dan in martial arts. So,
all that, even that, if you remember when we and I'm trying to train.
Yes, okay, you can all.
I don't remember. I mean, even Jordan. There's another thing. I mean, if you remember, I've been doing karate for God knows how long. Jordan hadn't done it for 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm there training. He's jumping in the ring, going right. Come on, man, let's go. What are you doing? He's like, come on,
Messed up.
The whole experience. Honestly, if I could pick one, honestly, if I could pick one, I would. But the whole thing, the bus, the bit where there was a fight, and I was asleep on the bus. I didn't know. I was like, why didn't anybody call me?
You would have gone and sorted it out like nonsense noise outside the bus. Should have got a contact to come down there.
I can't. So many.
Cool. So we're gonna do, which also is going to be probably hardest for you because as well as you've worked as one of the Saturday boys and done Saturday shows across the country.
Of course.
You've obviously been on tour for absolutely years with us, so you know everyone and anyone. So we've got a question. This is also to you guys. You've done very well, and I've seen all your cocktail names, and I'll have to say some of them I can't read out. Even though I can swear, and I swear often. Some of you, little bit too much. I'm not gonna lie.
Welcome to the Dream Boys.
Cool. So what I want, is favorite 9, Dream 9. Okay, I want your dream now through history. Now this can be any tour boys you worked with, right? Any Saturday boys, and our fans know a lot of Saturday people as well. So I want your super dream team. Yeah, your Dream 9. But to make it fair, you can't neither have myself nor Ryan. Okay, so
I'll take that.
I thought you said you were going to make this easy. Right, okay.
Okay, Dream 9. Right, cool. So we know Queen Bee Alice. We know Alice is watching out there. She'll be there, obviously sitting in her castle on her throne,
Okay.
with someone holding an iPad so she can watch it or something. Fanning her, feeding her grapes and stuff. That's
it's like that, is it?
Just how she lives, I'm afraid.
You've handed that over now, Jordan, because normally that's you.
No. The difference is that was me, like, I know, and now Alice does it, but surrounded by like a sea of dream boys, and they're fanning her and just massaging her. That's how she just rolls, anyway. If you want to do a one-off show, Alice, and get everyone involved, Conrad, Dream Team.
I'm right here. Let's go.
One-off show. Pick your favorite 9. Favorite 9.
Okay, first of all, you know I've got to pick my boy Martin. You know that. That's
Old Angel.
That's my guy, the whole 9 yards and all of that. Schmeichel, because the man was just unique, and the fact that I can't pick you. So, it's like it's like that. There very rarely are there strippers that get me to where I'm like, holy shit. But one of the old-time strippers and was a guy called Don Blade, and not in your life have you ever seen a guy with a physique like him, and his performance. They call him Don Blade because he always used to just do like the Blade act. Now, obviously, you know I'd done the Blade act, and oddly enough, that's how we met. And I remember I bought my Blade outfit. He bought his Blade outfit first time we met, and I was like, he was like, "Oh no, you do Blade." I was like, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "Well, okay, you do it." I was like, "No, that's fine. You do it." I am not kidding you. When he did his Blade act, I looked at my suit and says, "I'm sorry, boss. It's over." So honest to God, Don Blaine, one of the most amazing original Dream Boys, you know. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
You got your while he's thinking, guys, make sure you all say your dream team. Your dream team. Obviously, anyone's watching, all you fans out there, you can wrap Ryan in it if you want to. If you want to put it in, just for Conrad.
Yeah, chuck it in.
Did you see my comment, or did you say that off the bat?
Pardon?
Did you see my comment there? Did you say that just off the bat? I've just literally put.
No. Oh yeah, no.
Also, so you read my mind there. That's mad.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are on number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Now this is where it's going to be reeled off easy. Paulius.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Hey, elite. Like, dear God. So Paulius. I'll go for the. I've got to go for the team. Got
Number 5.
Jamie.
Oh,
yeah.
Swolio.
Yeah, Swolio.
Yeah, number 6.
Jack.
Ooh. Now,
Jack Jefferson.
yeah, some people were putting in the comments how they love Lowton's split in the air on a chair.
Yeah.
Come from Jack.
Powerful stuff.
Yeah, great. Another one with a great physique. He literally looked like Superman.
Oh.
Didn't he? He looked like Superman.
Oh, good Lord.
Go.
Oddly enough, I'm going to go back to an old school, and he was actually one of the co-managers. All the way, Jay.
All the way, Jay.
I don't know whether you ever met him or not.
No, but that's a name that's just synonymous throughout the strip world. People still talk about.
Yeah, well,
now.
He was co-manager with right. Yeah, he was one of the funniest. What honestly, but he had like blonde hair, had the great physique. Definite, yeah, I'll definitely have him there.
Hey,
okay, my guy Kane
Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
my guy Kane.
And number 9.
Okay, how many we got left?
You got 1. You're on your.
You smashed this.
Okay. 9th one.
Someone put.
Say that again.
Someone put in the comments. Shane, Smike, Luca, Kane, Lowton, Rogan, Conrad, Martin, and Jamie.
There you go.
That was the team. You just mentioned our year.
Pretty much. I mean, obviously, you see, and this is where, because obviously you're saying about 9, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can reel it off now. Obviously, I mean, Lowton, because we were there right from the jump, and Lowton, Rowan.
Oh my, but yeah, nah.
So yeah, but that's the night. But yeah, I mean,
great physique, one of the most stylish people I've ever met, apart from Sherelle. Yeah, honestly, the guy just physically looks like he's just made for a model. He's just a model.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, he couldn't handle the stage that we do now. He wouldn't be able to handle the
Not a chance.
Not even a little.
Not a chance. But dear Lord, his presence was just amazing. I mean, obviously, my third amigo Luke, and I mean, I could go on forever.
You're on 12 now, mate.
That's what I'm saying. The thing is,
cool. So you pick one. Pick one for your number 9.
Shit.
Subs.
For 11, I was like, nah.
Oh God! For nostalgia's sake, I'll have to put Lowton there.
Okay.
For nostalgia's sake, but if I'm perfectly honest with you, there are when we were doing our thing, I can openly say that's for me.
Yeah.
For me, that was the gold. That was the golden Dream Boys era, because what was achieved in that short space of time, and this is why. And I know he said not to pick you, but I'm sorry, tough shit, you're in it, because do you remember the first time? I've got to say it. You got me on here, and for me, where the Dream Boys was, and then the intervention of when you, and I remember when you did your first, where you did the dark thing, the cloak thing.
Yeah.
That was your very first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was on that opening night. And if you remember, once you'd finished, I went round the back and I shook your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and that was my point of where I'm like, Dream Boys have just taken off.
Yeah.
So for you to turn around and say to me, who's been in the game for the longest time, and to not see the game changer and not put you in, well, tough shit. It's not going to happen. You got to be there. You got to be there. The whole reason why you're there, and obviously, I'll say it.
Need someone to make the show, so
No, I'm just saying it as it is, and even you see, it's hard to say. Even with my boy Shane, I remember when Shane first started, and if you remember, remember when I got on the mic, walked on the stage, and introduced him, and he'd never done anything like that before.
Yeah.
And then to see
you would
where he was
now, because that's now Ryan's tour manager, and he's
there. It is.
One of the top 3 performers, not best looking of it, but performers. You go on.
There you go.
I'll take this solo. I'll do. He's in
and
the dance numbers and does all the choreography, and then he breaks out.
Yeah.
And he hosts with the mic, and he manages everything. This is what.
There you go. And
you never knew.
And remember the journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember the cowboy shoot.
Yeah.
This is so wholesome now. What?
And you got to teach him to die. Teach him to die, Conrad. And look, to see where he is now, this is exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. It's the growth of the Dream Boys. Yeah. To me, it wasn't about, well, this artist, this and this, because like seeing Rogan and this, it's like you can't, it became one. It didn't become like, okay, there's this and this and this and this. It became one. So for me, it's just impossible to pick.
We just had one downfall, but luckily Queen Bee took over, and now we're on board.
Yes.
Now.
Now
Alice is taking us around the goddamn world. So that's
what, and
that performance.
It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time. It's and I'll say it. Look, I'll say look, Jordan. Look, I'm like you. I have to say how I see it. And I always said it where even with the height of where we were, you know what I mean? I was like, there was something missing. You know what I mean? And I'll just say the previous manager, I'm going to say, didn't really have the balls to do it. So when I saw that, and you're going to, is it Belgium, and you were doing stuff like, you don't understand. When I looked at Instagram, and this smile just went like that, I'm like, okay. You know what I've always been about with the Dream Boy, because even when there was issues in that, and I embedded myself in it. And although I'm not in it now, for me to see where it's supposed to be, I'm like, okay. Now, you know what I mean? It makes me sleep good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So to you, Alice.
Yeah. And that if anyone's asking the question of who has the biggest balls at Dream Boys, it's Alice.
I hear that. Take that as you will, Alice.
And that's why she's queen.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Memories and everything, like you can tell how much that affected Jordan there, like hearing that. Like you can always tell, like it's very hard faced sometimes, but you can always tell when you've broke him down and you appreciate something so much. And as soon as you said there, you changed the whole game. You just like sunk into his seat. So
mate, you did.
Hit you there.
Mate, you did. You did. You saw. It wasn't. Come on, man. We've spoke about this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
What I wanted it to be, you did. I was always about, like, as you know, you don't go to you don't do like the Britain's Got Talent, and because it's about having that theatre show, and for someone to actually have the balls to turn around and go, you know what, this is where we're going to go. And I was like, this, okay, game over now. And as soon as you did it, just that cloak thing, I got chills. I sat back and I remember the music going, and to this day, it was like one come off, then the other come off, and then the other come off, and I'm like, and then we had to go on after that. I was like, oh shit! I can't.
Yeah, but you know, as much as performance was when you did your finale, doesn't matter about the
Well, no.
that doesn't matter about the dancing, does it? When that shit
What
is,
finale? What are you talking about?
you know.
But no, guys,
Well,
I'm saying it right now. People, please, please, please give this man the props that he deserves. I'm just saying that right here, right now. You know what I mean? I've been at it for a number of years, right? But even to this day, honestly, I've just given you probably about 2% of the stories and this and everything else. But believe me when I tell you, as great as it is for everyone to be seeing and enjoying how it is now, if you understood where it was to where it is, honestly,
yeah, well,
honestly,
very much,
yeah, and not just himself, but Shane and everybody else, and Ryan, just, you know, these guys just raising the bar for all of you. That's what it was always about, and it's good to see that it still is.
Luckily, the difference between then and now is that now we've got an actual overall team. Not just the boys that everyone sees on stage, but behind the scenes, all
The
of
team back, yeah.
everything that we say to you, someone needs to make this happen. Do you know what I mean? And it's not just us on the face of it, the team behind us that actually gets the ball rolling, sends the emails,
Amen.
phone, right? They're the people that actually make the show run. Do you know what I mean? We didn't have that back in the day,
Brilliant.
right? So now that's why, as much as I had a vision back in the day and I tried to roll with it, now it can actually come alive because of these people, and because of the Queen. Do you know what I mean? She's
no limits.
You know, no limits, baby.
No limits.
That's why we're catching
No
plays
limits.
across the world. We're showing the whole world Ryan's talent.
Arms and legs.
Damn it, woman! Why didn't you buy it when I was in it? Bloody hell!
Well, you want to come out of retirement?
Hell,
you want to come out of retirement for a year? Come out of retirement for a year, or come out of retirement for, I tell you what, a couple of weeks and come abroad. Or if we go, I tell you, if we go back to Paris, come and do a solo at Paris, because that is amazing. Right outside the
you guys, well. For you guys, anything.
Yeah.
For you guys, anything. Yeah, I've told you.
I'm holding you.
Hey, Dream. What? You know what I mean? Like I said, it's always been my heart, and that's never going to change.
Yeah.
Never going to change. No matter what I do, where I go. You guys, right here, always. So yeah, I'm like Batman. Just put that light up.
In the sky. The sky. Remember, come running out the shadows. It's been amazing chatting to you. Like, we can chat.
Thank you for having me.
Probably gonna then just be on this and just talk. But otherwise, we're gonna be on here for far too long.
Oh, mate, for real, yeah.
You, and having a reminisce. Ryan's just been there like me.
Honestly, I love this. Honestly, I love this sort of thing.
But you've had so much love, and everyone remembers.
Thank you all,
and so do you. Like, thank you for your kind words about the whole show and everything. Again, guys, if you wanna see a one-off for Conrad, if you wanna come and fly over to a different country so we can see Conrad on a European stage, you know what I mean? Just for one night only.
I'm game.
She's the Queen. She's the Queen. We want Conrad for one show. Yeah, and then you can honestly see why they call him Black Stallion. Conrad, thank you so much for coming on.
No, thank you, and thank you, Ryan.
My pleasure.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Usually we get people to dance us off, but tonight we're not.
Okay.
Don't be sending us complaints or anything.
So what are you going to do then?
Okay, I don't know. Right, guy.
What are you going to do then?
Right, guy, are you going to do it?
Go on, Conrad. Take it away. Go on.
You can play some NJ. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, for what Conrad usually does is not for streaming. No, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in on whatever you're watching on. Make sure you go online, check out all of our dates. Conrad, don't go too far, fella. Get on social media. I know what you like. Check out check out our WhatsApp community. Check out our brand new Dreamgrams, where you can have very own dream person on your very doorstep. And he's scared. He can't even help it. And check out our Dream Boys generator as well. It's hella fun. Now, play some music, Ryan. Let's dance them out.
Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you very much.
Okay, decent. Let's have a look.
There you have a little boogie. Let's see.
What is this?
Oh, oh.
Using my music as well.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, let's go. From me, Jordan, and from...
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Cut it.